I'm a writer. I basically write historical biography these days. In fact, I call myself a biographical historian. It's crucial that we understand how women have had to struggle and triumph, and sometimes not triumph, in the past. Because the old adage of how do you know where we're going if we don't know where we've been, I think is pretty important. I think it can be transformational to see what, in fact, history can do to change people's lives. I've been involved in a whole number of different areas that have helped to, I think, make women more visible in Wales. And one of the things that's really excited me in recent years is getting involved with theatre and with opera and watching the lives of the people I write becoming transformed into a sort of different form and reaching much wider audiences. One of the things I'm most proud of is actually watching what's happened to my former students, watching the way that they too can get inspired, change their lives as well. I think that's really been one of the highlights. It's rather fantastic to see the way in which it's possible for a subject that's often seen as something that's just there in a library, to see books, to see people's written lives become recognised as something that's very much part of the arts, that's very much part of people's lives, and that the written word can really help to change people and inspire them for the future.
I work in film and TV. Currently I am working on my first feature-length production. The production is a feature-length documentary. It's about an iconic Welsh wrestler named Adrian Street. It's just an incredible true story, really. To be in a position where I am working on my own and believe in a project so much, to have many hurdles almost thrown against me. My confidence has been knocked on occasions. However, I've kind of used those situations to sort of use as a target again almost, to say, right, well, okay, I'm going to prove you wrong. Much like Adrian's story, which was about perseverance and keeping on believing in your dreams, it's probably the one other angle that sort of kept me going with this, because Adrian believes in me, I believe in Adrian's story, I'm seeing what he has succeeded with his career. So for me personally, that's kind of what has kept me going with this project, and to now be in a position where I am having a premiere of my own project, to see my work on a big screen is going to be a huge achievement. Always go for it wholeheartedly, and don't let anybody, don't let anybody get in the way of what it is that you want to achieve in life. If you've got a passion project that you believe in, just to keep with it, regardless of all the obstacles, and dreams are achievable.
I'm the exhibitions coordinator for the Hearth Gallery at University Hospital Landock. So I graduated as a mature student from the School of Art, and I was lucky enough to be given a commission for 9 paintings to go into the older persons unit here at Landock. And I heard that people were going out to look at the art and how much it was, they were looking forward to seeing the art, how much it was improving their day. And it really sunk in because they were my paintings. So I think from that moment onwards, I became really interested in the power of arts in health. There's been a huge amount of evidence now which shows the benefits that the creative arts can have in improving people's well-being. This gallery is a huge opportunity for people, for staff, visitors and patients to use on an everyday basis. It's offering a great opportunity for everybody in the hospital community to come in and relax and come in and enjoy the artwork. Really, we're open to everybody, and that's our ethos, is that we really welcome everybody taking part in the creative process. So I also work as a professional artist. I have a studio in the Kings Road Artists Collective, and I'm really keen to work with other artists and the community centre that's grown up there. I've recently also been given another position in the Health Board. I'm Arts in Health Project Manager, which means that we can roll out some of the exhibitions and some of the art projects that have originated in the gallery out into the community. I'm really most proud of the diversity of artists and emerging artists and hobbyist artists who take part in exhibitions in the gallery.
I'm the Artistic Director of Theatre Fluid. I think anyone who works in the creative arts has ups and downs, and theatre directing is no exception. I mean, it's a ridiculous thing to decide that you want to do. It's hard to get into and hard to sustain, and you're only really ever as good as your last show. As an artistic director, there's job security, but it's a mad, huge, ridiculous job. But you do it, or at least I do it, because I love it, and I genuinely think that theatre and the arts can change lives. Even in my lowest moments, there's nothing else I could imagine doing. One of the things that has felt really important to me in this job has been the potential of it as a platform to talk about the experience of being a working mum and of how we can support and make it possible for those with caring responsibilities to also work in the creative industries, because traditionally that's been really hard. There's something fundamental in us as human beings that draws us to the fireside to tell stories. We tell stories and we hear stories and we share stories as a way of making sense of our lives. I think spaces where people can come together and laugh and cry and ask questions and debate ideas are vital.